Welcome to Rose-Hulman Institute of Technology, the U.S. News & World Report's #1 engineering school in the United States that offers a master's as its highest degree for 20 consecutive years. Rose-Hulman, where you come to find yourself. Find yourself through personal growth, through personal development, through study, research, and invention. Rose-Hulman, your home for academic and athletic excellence. You're watching Rose-Hulman Volleyball on the Indiana Sports Network.
Good evening and welcome to Rose-Hulman Institute of Technology.
In Searcy, Arkansas, a young man says, "I love you" for the first time, but his girlfriend doesn't.
Volleyball campaign. Hello, friends. My name is Walter Gordon, bringing you all the hard-hitting, fast-moving action tonight on the hardwood. And when I say hard-hitting and fast-moving, that's exactly what you're going to see here tonight between Rose-Hulman Fighting Engineers and the Webster University Gorlogs. Webster coming in with the record of 2-0 on the season. 6-5 on the season, 2-0 in conference play. Rose-Hulman with a record of 5-6 overall and no conference games as of yet. When you look at the way this season is going, it's going fairly normal. And when I say fairly normal, that means we get non-conference play, which is a good thing. Of course, last season, most institutions at the Division III level that only played conference games. That was the case for Rose-Hulman and all the member institutions of the Heartland Conference. But Webster did play some non-conference games, but not as many as they normally would. Now, the 2021 season is underway, and here we are in non-conference play. Most times, these institutions will play in invitations over the weekend, and that gives them an opportunity to get several games in against non-conference opponents, play some really tough competition. And that is exactly what has happened so far this season. It's Webster and Rose-Hulman tonight. We'll get you set for action and talk more about this contest after this commercial break. You're watching Rose-Hulman Volleyball on the Indiana Sports Network.
In Searcy, Arkansas, a young man says, "I love you" for the first time, but his girlfriend doesn't quite hear. In Franklin, Tennessee, a boy encounters his first pickle. And in Kyle, Texas, after a mission for tots, cousins realize they're a long way from Kyle, Texas. One day, many people, millions of orders. This is Howie Sonic.
At Great Dane, we are proud to invest in our people and the communities we call home. We are hiring now for trailer assemblers and welders across the country. We need the makers, people who are ready to make a difference. We need you. Build something bigger for yourself and your family with great health benefits, advancement opportunities, 401k, pension, and more. Apply today at greatdane.com/careers.
Patty,
100%.
Patty, Patty. The flavor, the way they cook it, the way they season it, the way that it's made. Queso burger.
You're watching Rose-Hulman Volleyball on the Indiana Sports Network.
Back at Rose-Hulman, where Webster is in town to face Rose-Hulman, the home opener for the 2021 season. Webster plays in the St. Louis Intercollegiate Athletic Conference, the SLIAC, if you will. Of course, Rose-Hulman plays in the Heartland Collegiate Athletic Conference. There's no conference game between these two institutions. This is a series that doesn't have a whole lot of games. Rose-Hulman leads the all-time series 7-4. The last time these two teams played was back in 2019 season, where Rose-Hulman won 3-1. When you look at the way this season has gone for both schools, Webster last weekend coming off of a weekend where they played an invitational, split 4 games as they beat Blackburn and Illinois College. They lost to Milliken and Central. So pick a split, 2 games up, 2 games down. Rose-Hulman last weekend played 3 matches. It went 1-2. They lost to Wittenberg and Helderberg. And they also on the 18th beat Marietta. So both schools getting several matches in, and of course Rose-Hulman will start their conference season here in a few weeks. Webster already has a couple of conference games mixed in to their schedule, so they have that going for them. And when you look at the coaches, Coach Mary Graff is in her 21st year at the helm of Webster. Coach Rachel Saleri-Delsey is in her 4th year at Rose-Hulman. Coach Graff has amassed a great resume when you look at what she has done over the years. She's led the Gorlocks to 8 conference tournament championships in the last 14 seasons. So we look at continuing success. She's had that, won Coach of the Year 4 times at her helm at Webster. And the last one being in 2012. She is closing in on 450 victories. That is a resume that is one to be very proud of. And of course, all coaches talk about some of the ones that got away and are very shy to talk about some of the successes over the years, as there's more ahead of them. Coach Saleri-Delsey, very young in their coaching career. And we hope at one point we'll be talking about Coach Saleri-Delsey nearing 450 victories here at Rose-Hulman. She's gotten off to a very good start here at Rose-Hulman. Last season, Webster had a record of 12-5. They were 10-3 in conference play. It went into their conference tournament as a 3 seed. Rose-Hulman in a COVID-shortened season, 2 wins and 7 losses. And already this season starting off on a much better foot, as these young ladies are replacing, some individuals that have been in the program for quite some time. But regardless of who's there, we just got to keep on going on. Katrina Dahlberg is no longer in the program, and some of the others, but we still have a great cast of characters that will continue the tradition here at Rose-Hulman. We'll continue to fight for excellence, as all schools do all across our great nation. Webster 6-5, Rose-Hulman 5-6, depending on how this goes. At the end of this, most teams could be at the 500 mark. We'll step aside for a quick moment as we honor America with the playing, or actually it will be the singing tonight of our national anthem, and also there'll be a moment of silence, and we'll talk about that as we come back. You're watching Rose-Hulman Volleyball right here on your spot for sports. We're the Indiana Sports Network.
So what do we do before we cross the street?
We look for ways for cars.
No cars. All right, let's go.
But Daddy, why do you have to hold my hand?
To keep you safe. That's why we look for cars. I'm watching out for danger to keep you safe.
Daddy, who watches out for you?
Protect your family and loved ones with Micah Bonomo.
H&R Block is your tax preparation service experts, no matter how you file. Sue Jones and Associates offer all tax preparation and all the tax services you need, not only at tax time, but throughout the year. Get your hometown tax help from Sue Goshen's H&R Block, located in Brazil, across from the courthouse.
It could be anyone. The star student, the all-state athlete. I never thought it could happen to me, that I could lose everything. I found help, I found hope, I found recovery. I regained something lost.
The city of Brazil was founded in 1866. By 1876, there were 2 schools, 7 dry goods stores, 2 hardware stores, 4 churches, and 5 drugstores. One of those drugstores is still there today, Lynn's Pharmacy. Lynn's Pharmacy has grown from a small neighborhood drugstore to a modern pharmacy, offering prescriptions and medical equipment with old-fashioned values and unparalleled service. You can even step back in time and visit Lynn's Soda Parlor
here at Lynn's Pharmacy, downtown Brazil.
You're watching Rose-Hulman Volleyball on the Indiana Sports Network.
We were choosing colors for the house, and I stopped.
And now let's meet tonight's starting lineups. First, the visiting Webster Warlocks. A freshman from Edmond, Oklahoma, number 6, Carter Hilliard. A junior from Teutopolis, Illinois, number 17, Julia Fry. A junior from Belleville, Illinois, number 22, Lauren Boring. A junior from St. Louis, Missouri, number 27, Mary Nelson. A senior from Quincy, Illinois, number 28, Ellie Spoor. A freshman from St. Louis, Missouri, number 33, Madison Katz. And a libero, a senior from Clarkton, North Carolina, number 30, Kyra Jinsell. Webster is coached by Mary Brown. And the starting lineup for the Rose-Hulman Fine Engineers. A freshman from LaGrange, Kentucky, number 11, Claudia Rowan. A freshman from Marshall, Indiana, number 13, Jillian Gray. A sophomore from Centralia, Illinois, number 16, Allie Foltz. A sophomore from Lawrenceville, Georgia, number 21, Sophia Coop. A sophomore from Prospect, Kentucky, number 22, Kate Wood. And a sophomore from Michigan City, Indiana, number 23, Aaliyah Briggs. The libero, a sophomore from Tulsa, Oklahoma, number 12, Kylie Rathman. And the Engineers are coached by Rachel Solari Delsey.
And you heard the beautiful rendition, the awe-inspiring rendition of the national anthem by our very own Elizabeth Cannon. Boy, she does a masterful job. Sung the anthem several times last year and gives me chills every time. You heard the starting lineups for these institutions. And Coach Mary Graff, 21st year, Coach Rachel Solari Delsey in year number 4. Rose-Hulman leads the all-time series 7 matches to 4. They've also won the last 3 meetings and 6 of the last 7. Of course, anyone who knows anything about any sport will tell you that means nothing when we're talking about the here and now. The here and now is the home opener for Rose-Hulman in the 2021 season in volleyball. Very excited. We'll have a few of the matches for you here in Rose-Hulman, right here from John Muchner Court. First serve will be Rose-Hulman, Jillian Gray. And Rose-Hulman with an opportunity right off the bat. And the first point goes to Rose-Hulman off the arm of Sophia Coop from Lawrenceville, Georgia. I want to say hello to all of our families that are watching this broadcast, whether it be live or recorded watching later. Of course, you can watch the Indiana Sports Network anywhere you have a internet connection. It's the beauty of our broadcast. No knock on any other style of broadcast, but you know, the internet is the here and now and the future. So you have several other platforms, smart TVs, the YouTube channel, and you go on and on. But you have an internet connection, you can watch our broadcast. 1-1 your score. Very early in set number 1. We'll play best out of 5 sets tonight. All sets set for the 5th, if we get there, will be the 25 win by 2. You hear a lot of hooping and hollering coming from the benches of both teams. Volleyball is a sport where the benches really get after it. A lot of commotion and cheering on their teammates. You love to see that. And that's a beautiful kill right there by Lauren Borick, a junior from Belleville, Illinois. And back to serve, Carter Hilliard. Hilliard, the only freshman, one of 2 freshmen in the starting lineup for Webster. And that hit goes long. A point will go to Webster, 3-2. The Engineers have a lot of youth up and down their starting lineup. Nary and upperclassmen. All freshmen and sophomore in the starting lineup for the Fighting Engineers. And that's a big one off of the right arm of Elizabeth Cannon. Cannon leads the team in kills. So try to set her up. Kylie Rathman with the serve. Point on that one goes to the Gorlocks. Back to serve, Mary Nelson from St. Louis. And an easy point right there by Webster as the off of the serve. Hit one a little bit too close to the net. Nelson, again. Deep serve. That caused Rose-Hulman some problems here. Now Rose-Hulman an opportunity. And there she is, Allie Foltz, the sophomore from Centralia, Illinois. And for the first time, Sophia Harrison. She'll get the serve. 5'6" junior from Conroe, Texas. It's a beautiful serve right in front of one of the Gorlocks. I believe that was right in front of Cicilero. I think there was contact with the net, I do believe, as we will get a point to the Engineers. 6-5, first set. Harrison again. A deep serve, too deep this time. Great communication by the Gorlocks as they let that one go. Lauren Borick with the serve. Too deep that time for the Engineers. And Bork will go to the serve. Point on every touch, not just on your serve in volleyball that year. That rule changed long ago as that slight touch went out of bounds on the Gorlocks and tied up at 7. Claudia Rowan in the game will take the serve. Started, freshman from LaGrange, Kentucky. There's a beautiful touch right there by the Engineers and Allie Foltz. Rowan, second serve. Both teams at times having a hard time staying in system. Opportunity here for Webster. Oh, and there's a great kill there, right down the line for Sophia Coop. And it's the chance of Coop. There it is. Oh, boy. Very close to being an ace. But how about Kyra Gensel, the libero for Webster? Watched that all the way. And a senior able to eye that one, had an idea that would be out, and it was. Very risky, but she bet on herself and won. Got a serve. Oh, boy. Too strong, Sophia Coop. Ball getting over to that right side, set up beautifully. 10-8. Once again, 2-point lead for the Engineers. Very tight game so far in this first set. We've seen some sloppy play, but we've seen some stellar play as well. Just a little bit short on that kill. Coop went for a very acute angle. Nice crowd on hand developing here. It's a Hobart Arena. A lot of students in the arena, as well as parents and other loved ones. Opportunity for the Engineers. Oh, quick toss. Cool. Oh, the little miscommunication there. As Alice 4 says, my bad. Jillian Gray now with the serve. Engineers seeing if they can build on that 2-point lead. Good serve right on the line. And they do. Too tough for Madison Katz to handle. She's a freshman from St. Louis, Missouri. A little tough to handle there. I want to say a big thank you to our sponsors, Goshen H&R Blog, Great Dane, Hamilton Center, Farm Bureau Insurance, the Michael Bonomo, Lynn's Pharmacy, Riddell National Bank, Sonic Drive-In, York Automotive, and Union Health. York has locations in Brazil, Greencastle, Crawfordsville, and Plainfield. Action right there at the net. Engineers with another opportunity. And sometimes good things happen when you just stay with it. Aaliyah Briggs jumped, thought she was going to get a set a little earlier. Didn't happen, but she got the point anyway. 4-point lead Engineers. I'll be right back after this timeout.
We were choosing colors for the house, and I stopped and looked at Mike and said, We're really doing this, aren't we? The process was challenging, but Riddell was there for us every step of the way. The mortgage, closing, they eased our stress. It made sense when Mike said,
"We're really doing this."
Mortgage loans made easy from Riddell. Making friends since 1885.
At Union Health, we understand that early detection of breast cancer saves lives. That's why the Clara Fairbanks Center for Women offers the most advanced breast cancer detection available. Tomosynthesis 3D breast imaging. This state-of-the-art technology pinpoints breast cancer at its earliest stages when it's most curable. For you, that means earlier detection. For us, that means being able to give you peace of mind in your health care. To schedule your mammogram, call 812-238-7766. Union Health. Healthier together.
You're watching Rose-Hulman Volleyball on the Indiana Sports Network.
Back at Rose-Hulman, Webster is down 13-9. Before they sang the national anthem, they had a moment of silence for freshman soccer player Aaron Koenig, who unfortunately passed away Sunday night after an incident, complications from an incident. Such a sad, whenever someone dies is sad. When a young person dies is sad. And just starting her career here at Rose-Hulman, educationally and athletically, and we remember her. We pray for her family, her loved ones, and the soccer team as a whole. Good block at the net by Rose-Hulman. And here we go. Good block of the net, block of Coop. Long rally here, longest of the evening so far. Point to Rose-Hulman, 5-point lead. We're mentioning the soccer team. They had the women's soccer team. Their game against DePaul tomorrow has been canceled, so they won't have that. But they will play Sunday afternoon against number 3 Walsh University. So that should be a great one. You'll see it right here on the Indiana Sports Network. 2:30 kickoff, 2:15 pregame show. Long rally once again. Nobody able to put it away. Oh, looking for the angle there was Mary Nelson. Found the net instead. And the Engineers 15-9 advantage in the set. Boy, served right on the line once again. Great placement. And a great put away there by Kate Wood, sophomore from Prospect, Kentucky. Whew. That was a rocket, but great job by Rathbun to dig that out of there. Once again, Wood puts it away, found the sweet spot. In another timeout by Coach Graff. 17-9. We'll be right back.
Get a fresh start at York Chevy Buick on US Highway 40 in Brazil. We have fresh discounts on Chevy Silverado up to $10,000 off. Chevy Trax, $87 per month. Buick Encore, $117 per month. Or Chevy Equinoxes up to $6,500 off. It's a new year. Get a new ride at YorkChevy.com. Stop by today and we'll show you why we're not number one, you are.
We're not number one.
You are.
You're number one at York.
At Great Dane, we are proud to invest in our people and the communities we call home. We are hiring now for trailer assemblers and welders across the country. We need the makers, people who are ready to make a difference. We need you. Build something bigger for yourself and your family with great health benefits, advancement opportunities, 401k, pension, and more. Apply today at greatdane.com/careers.
It's time for the halftime report on the Indiana Sports Network.
17-9 as we're coming out of a commercial timeout here as We want to say thank you to Amy Metcalf, Keenan Harper, and Dakota Schonsler, our fantastic camera operators, getting you all the pictures for tonight's broadcast. And Tony Harper, our director and producer, putting it all together. And I believe our first service ace of the night by nope, it was out. Okay. Webster with an opportunity. Hard to know exactly where that kill is going to come from. Have to react fast. Briggs right up the middle. Couldn't quite get it over the net. 2 straight points for the Gorlocks. Now 17-11. Kill up the left side was out. Kate Wood couldn't quite find the line on that. 3 straight points for the Gorlocks now. Carter Hilliard, another serve. Long, deep serve. And a soft touch there by Borick. She found an opening. Garlock surging. Engineers want a timeout. Coach Rachel Solari-Delsey needs a break. 17-13. We'll be right back.
So what do we do before we cross the street?
We look for ways for cars.
No cars. All right, let's go.
But Daddy, why do you have to hold my hand?
To keep you safe. That's why we look for cars. I'm watching out for danger. To keep you safe.
Daddy, who watches out for you?
Protect your family and loved ones with Micah Bonomo.
H&R Block is your tax preparation service experts, no matter how you file. Sue Jones and Associates offer all tax preparation and all the tax services you need, not only at tax time, but throughout the year. Get your hometown tax help from Sue Goshen's H&R Block, located in Brazil, across from the courthouse. You're watching Rose-Hulman Volleyball on the Indiana Sports Network.
Webster comes from Webster Groves, Missouri, a city in Missouri, right outside of St. Louis. As they've made the trek over here to Terre Haute, Indiana, Rose-Hulman Institute of Technology. Once again, beautiful serve. That's a very deep serve that, quite frankly, just ate up Carly Rathbun. She's saying, my bad. But, boy, that thing got on her in a hurry. Tori Cicciarello. At that time, it goes into the net. (18-14) Engineers. Serve was on the hands of Sophia Coop. Nelson on the line. We're seeing a lot of that where ladies are expecting the power and they get a little dink touch over the net, placed in the right spot. 18-15. Deep serve once again. Rathman just has to get it over, and she could not get in the playing surface. 18-16. Coach Solari-Delsey said, hey, let's settle down, let's think. Engineers have all but relinquished their lead. Carter Hilliard now. Briggs gets a point back for the Engineers. Now 6 away from that first set. All sets, 25, win by 2. If it goes to a fifth set, it'll be to 15 win by 2. So Engineers, the way they play, and they desperately want to get this first set in the books. And it's on the line. Allie Foltz. Rasping the serve. Point for the Engineers. They are going to tip it back over the net. As Julia Frey couldn't quite do that with that what she wanted to. 21-16. Fans still trickling in. Nelson brought the thunder that time. And a great opportunity there by Frey as she puts that one away. Frey from T-Town, Teutopolis, Illinois. I believe their mascot at Teutopolis High School are the wooden shoes. And a point to Webster. Tony Harper, is that correct? T-Town's mascot, the wooden shoes. Am I right? Yeah. Frey, another serve. Engineers. Oh boy, made that a little bit too easy. Lauren Bullrich from Belleville, Illinois, and a timeout. 21-19 is getting tight. We'll be right back.
It could be anyone. The star student, the all-state athlete. I never thought it could happen to me, that I could lose everything. I found help, I found hope, I found recovery. I regained something lost.
At Lynn's Pharmacy, we're more than just your pharmacist. We're your neighbors.
Our kids go to the same schools. We eat at the same restaurants. We sit next to you in church.
When I listen to a symptom.
When I fill a prescription.
When I offer advice, I'm not just helping a customer. I'm helping my neighbor and a friend. My name is Lynn Hofstetter, and I'm the proud owner of Lynn's Pharmacy, a modern pharmacy with old-fashioned values and personal service, dedicated to keeping you, your family, and our community healthy since 1872.
Here at Lynn's Pharmacy, downtown Brazil.
You're watching Rose-Hulman Volleyball on the Indiana Sports Network.
When you have close to 450 victories under your belt, you know and have learned how to make an adjustment. Coach Mary Graff has done just that. She's made an adjustment, or she's said the right words to her players. As the lead at one point was 17-9. Since then, the Gorlocks have outscored the Engineers 10-4. Frey still with the serve. And off the fingertips of Webster goes Elizabeth Cannon. That was a big point for the Engineers. Now 3 points away from the set. Back to serve, Sophia Harrison. What a dig by Harrison. Webster with an opportunity. Frey blocked at the net. Oh my, what a block by Cannon. 2 points away, 23-19. Coach Larry Delsey claps her hands. Harrison. Oh, yes, that's in. One a touch there by, I believe that was Jillian Gregg. She saw that back corner, went at it, and now we have set points. Harrison. And that's the set, 25-19. The Engineers had a 17-9 advantage. They relinquished their lead, got down to 2 points, but Webster could not close anymore as the Engineers rally at the end of the set to take the first 25-19. One set down, at least two more to go. The Engineers take set number one. We'll be right back for set number two. You're watching Rose-Hulman Volleyball on the Indiana Sports Network.
We're the Browns, and this is our account. Our relationship with Riddell really began when we were kids, so when we started our business, it seemed like a natural fit for us.
Riddell's provided all of our financial needs for both personal and business, and we could not be happier with the level.
The first time, but his girlfriend doesn't quite hear. In Franklin, Tennessee, a boy encounters his first pickle. And in Kyle, Texas, after a mission for tots, cousins realize they're a long way from Kyle, Texas. One day, many people, millions of orders. This is how we saw Nick.
You're watching Rose-Hulman Volleyball on the Indiana Sports Network.
1-0. The Engineers of Rose-Hulman are leading the Gorlocks of Webster University. First set, 25-19 the score. Now we'll move to set number two. Número dos. It's about the extent of my Spanish, so don't ask me any questions. And we'll get this thing started here. I want to remind you that Friday evening we'll have a special broadcast of high school football. Park Heritage, number 7 in Class 1A in the state of Indiana, will be at South Vermillion for a prime time matchup. Park Heritage, South Vermillion, Friday night at 7 p.m., 6:45 pregame show right here on the Indiana Sports Network. First point to the Gorlocks. Ooh, that was close to being out, but they have to make a decision, and it worked out for the Engineers nonetheless, one apiece. Engineers still with it, got to get it over. They do. And there's a point to Webster. Engineers tied at 2 with a strong strike from Kate Wood. We really enjoy, folks, being able to bring you these broadcasts because maybe we can't get to all the events here at Rose-Hulman, especially, you know, when you're possibly from Spotsylvania, Virginia. Maybe you're from Castle Pines, Colorado. or maybe you're from Conroe, Texas. Might be a little difficult to get here, even if you're from Centralia, Illinois. A little closer than Conroe, Texas, but you may not be able to make it to all the events, but we have a very robust schedule here on the Indiana Sports Network, where we have partnered with Rose-Hulman to bring you lots of action from a number of sports. We've already had football, one football home game, the home opener against Wabash. We've already had men's and women's soccer. And now our first volleyball broadcast of the 2021-2022 sports calendar. We'll have many more to go, as we have 40 regular season games that will be bringing you from Rose-Hulman, and we are proud to do so. Every time I step foot on this campus, my IQ goes up by about half a point. So I am now in the 30s. 5-3. Gorloks. They were down all first set, so I know Coach Graff has got to be at least a little pleased that they're not fighting from behind the entire set. It's hard, a touch at the end there. Hard to climb that mountain all set long. As the serve now goes back to the Engineers. Claudia Rowan. And she only gets one serve because the ball goes right back to Webster. Oh boy, what a strike. My, oh my. Once again, Coop. And as they say, there it is. Uh-oh, a little bit of trouble for the Engineers here. Got to get it over. They do. Great opportunity for the Gorloks. And a beautiful block at the net. In this game, you go from offense to defense so rapidly. It's not like baseball, softball, football to some extent. Maybe the only sport that changes offense to defense faster be tennis. Which one day, maybe I'll get to call the tennis broadcast here at Rose-Hulman. Who knows? Seven to 6, and there's their first lead of the set. Quick hitter didn't quite work, but the smash did. Sophia Coop. Foltz once again with the serve. Frey was out. It was a little bit long. Oh, it was touched. Excuse me. Oh, no, it wasn't. Okay. It was at first I thought they called it. Yep, they did. Okay. No confusion there. And up here as well. Engineers still 8-7. Kyra Gensel. And that one overruled by head judge. Yeah, sometimes the chair has to say not so fast. Another deep serve. We've seen a lot of deep serves tonight by both teams as the Engineers will get the ball back on their side now. Jillian Gray. It's a little bit long there by Coop. She loaded up. Couldn't quite find the end line. Emma Lepian from St. Charles, Missouri. Oh boy, I'm telling you what. I believe that was nope, that was Nelson that time. Nelson and Frey both, but Nelson that time. They found angles at the net. You have to respect that power and to get the soft touch at the appropriate angle. Quick hitter. The set a little bit errant there. We had Wood ready on the far side. 11-9. We're going to get a timeout by Rose-Hulman. We'll be right back.
You're watching Rose-Hulman Volleyball on the Indiana Sports Network.
Well, it's 11-9. Rose-Hulman won the first set 25-19. Webster has had a small lead for the majority of set number 2. They have their current lead of 11-9. Coach Rachel Solari-Delsey called a timeout to have a discussion, maybe make an adjustment or two. And now back to live action. The serve with Lepian. And that one is out. Another serve to Lepian as ball hit the net and ricocheted out the playing surface. Quite a student section has developed here as the Engineers, the ground making some noise. Trying to help the Engineers recover from what is now a 4-point deficit, their largest of the night at any point. Nelson. Oh, and that's what the Engineers needed. That almost came back over the net into the playing surface. That stops a run by Webster. Sophia Coop. Lawrenceville GA. Oh, what a block. Oh, and the Engineers get a point anyway off the right hand of Kate Wood, the prospect from Prospect. Off the net is okay in this sport as long as it comes into the playing surface. Unlike tennis or off the serve. That sails out. Good communication by Webster. Want to thank Goshen H&R Block, Great Dane, and Hamilton Center, along with Farm Bureau Insurance with Michael Bonomo. Help us to bring you this action tonight. 14-11. Webster on top. And into the net went Cannon. Now back up to a 4-point lead. Engineers get it over. Just too much. Just too much from Lauren Borick. Leads Webster in kills. Came in with 144 kills on the season. Has added several to that tonight. Nelson. And there's a great touch right there by Borick as a 17-11 lead. 6-point advantage has opened up.
So what do we do before we cross the street?
We look both ways for cars.
No cars. All right, let's go.
But Daddy, why do you have to hold my hand?
To keep you safe. That's why we look for cars. I'm watching out for danger to keep you safe.
Daddy, who watches out for you?
Protect your family and loved ones with Micah Bonomo.
It could be anyone. The star student, the all-state athlete. I never thought it could happen to me, that I could lose everything. I found help, I found hope, I found recovery. I regained something lost.
You're watching Rose-Hulman Volleyball on the Indiana Sports Network.
Webster's a private college that was founded in 1915. It was founded as Loretto College, and incidentally, this happened to be the alma mater of the current U.S. Secretary of Defense, General Lloyd Austin. General Lloyd Austin got a degree from Webster University. Oh boy, that was needed by the Engineers. Elizabeth Kennan found the opposite corner to draw the Engineers within 5. Great dig by Rathman. Nelson blocked at the net. Here come the Engineers. Another opportunity. There it is by Cannon. Rathman. Nelson. Oh boy. I don't think she was exactly where she wanted to be, but she got the ball to the right spot. Nelson has been a player here tonight, a junior from St. Louis, Missouri. She's been fantastic. Here comes Nelson again. What a dig. Nelson close to the net. Oh, she finds the angle. Nelson has been masterful tonight. 19-13. Gorlocks closing in on a set number 2. Served by Hilliard. Engineers with an opportunity here. Right up the middle. And again. What a rally. Back corner, no. Kate Wood's attempt a little bit too strong. Gorlocks 5 points away from set number 2. Hilliard. Oh, wow. The quick attack there by the Gorlocks. And they're up 21-13. In for the first time, Jaden Odell from Suwanee, Georgia. She's a freshman. And the ball will find you, won't it? Right at her. Good strategy. And oh, there's good strategy there. Elizabeth Cannon. Much needed point. Engineers down a touchdown. 21-14. Harrison. And the ball was just off the net. It's going to go the other way. K.D. Eskelson from Klamath Falls, Oregon. Sophomore in for, I believe, the first time. Oh, that was much needed there. Finding that back corner. Coop comes back in. She'll man that left side. Rowan will serve. What a serve. Right in front of Gensel. Couldn't quite get to it. Couple straight for the Engineers. Not going away quietly. And set number 2. Rowan. And there it is, Coop. They set her up, she delivered. 22-15, a timeout by Coach Mary Graff. I kind of felt one was coming. We'll be right back after this.
At Lynn's Pharmacy, we're more than just your pharmacist. We're your neighbors.
Our kids go to the same schools. We eat at the same restaurants.
We sit next to you in church.
When I listen to a symptom.
When I fill a prescription.
When I offer advice, I'm not just helping a customer. I'm helping my neighbor and a friend. My name is Lynn Hofstetter, and I'm the proud owner of Lynn's Pharmacy, a modern pharmacy with old-fashioned values and personal service dedicated to keeping you, your family, and our community healthy since 1872.
Here at Lynn's Pharmacy, downtown Brazil.
We're the Browns, and this is our account. Our relationship with Riddell really began when we were kids, so when we started our business, it seemed like a natural fit for us.
Riddell's provided all of our financial needs for both personal and business, and we could not be happier with the level of service that we're provided.
Riddell National Bank has helped us grow our business so that we can help grow our communities with the core values that we both share. If you're looking to grow your business, Riddell is your best option.
You're watching Rose-Hulman Volleyball on the Indiana Sports Network.
Union Hospital Maternal Child Services delivered 1,692 little ones in 2020, enough to fill 85 kindergarten classes in 2025, 188 Little League teams in 2027, 153 soccer teams in 2035, 1,692 graduation robes in 2038. Little hands, little feet, little noses. Maternal Child Services at Union Hospital, delivering the little things that mean so much.
And back to live action as we want to thank Union Health. And what a fantastic commercial as well. Boy, that was our first time seeing that spot. I really like that one. Along with Union Health, I want to thank York Automotive, Sonic Drive-In, Riddell National Bank, and Old Faithful Lynn's Pharmacy. Been with us since day one, along with some others. (24-17) is set point, and the engineers say not so fast. Now a 6-point advantage by Webster. Still 6 set points. They're hoping they don't need that many. Fultz. Frey. And that's out. A little bit long there by the engineers, and set number 2 goes to Webster, as set number 1 went to the engineers. We tied at 1 apiece. 25-18, set number 2 to Webster. We'll be right back with set number 3 after these messages on the Indiana Sports Network.
Get a fresh start at York Chevy Buick on US Highway 40 in Brazil. We have fresh discounts on Chevy Silverado up to $10,000 off. Chevy Trax, $87 per month. Buick Encore, $117 per month. Or Chevy Equinoxes up to $6,500 off. It's a new year. Get a new ride at YorkChevy.com. Stop by today and we'll show you why we're not number one, you are.
We're not number one.
You are.
You're number one at York.
At Great Dane, we are proud to invest in our people and the communities we call home. We are hiring now for trailer assemblers and welders across the country. We need the makers, people who are ready to make a difference. We need you. Build something bigger for yourself and your family with great health benefits, advancement opportunities, 401k, pension, and more. Apply today at greatdane.com/careers.
So what do we do before we cross the street?
We look for ways for cars.
No cars. All right, let's go.
But Daddy, why do you have to hold my hand?
To keep you safe. That's why we look for cars. I'm watching out for danger to keep you safe.
Daddy, who watches out for you?
Protect your family and loved ones with Micah Bonomo.
It could be anyone. The star student, the all-state athlete. I never thought it could happen to me, that I could lose everything. I found help, I found hope, I found recovery. I regained something lost.
You're watching Rose-Hulman Volleyball on the Indiana Sports Network.
Webster University is 2-1 in 4 set affairs, while Rose-Hulman is 1-2 in matches that go 4 sets. And so this one is guaranteed to at least go there. We may end up getting 5 sets. Very possible. But with 1 set apiece, we are guaranteed 4. First set went Rose's way, 25-19. Second set went Webster's way, 25-18. So both teams showing that they could win by, at least by the final margin, you would say would be a comfortable margin. But that first set was very hard fought, and so was the second. We would think the third will be as well. Walter Gordon here at John Moster Court, over to bring you the action For the home opener of Rose-Hulman's 2021 season, they've been on the road at several invitationals, and finally the friendly confines of home. Webster trying to make those confines not so friendly for Rose-Hulman, as 8 out of the last 14 seasons, Webster has been the SLIAC automatic qualifier for the Division III National Tournament, as each one of those years they've won their conference tournament. What I need to do is confirm, do they call it the SLIAC? Because that's what I want to call it. SLIAC just kind of rolls off your tongue. The SLIAC is what I want to call it, but I don't know if they actually call it that. So first point to the Engineers. So far, the team who has garnered the first point of the set has gone on to win the set. Let's see if that holds true, or if we'll have something a little different here in set number 3. Oh, what a serve there. What a serve. Right in the right spot. Tori Cicilero from St. Louis, Mo. She's from the Lou, and she's proud. Here comes Nelson. Now Wood. A 3-1 advantage for Webster. And set number 3. Cicilero. What a block. Big, I should say. Here goes Briggs. And Aaliyah couldn't quite find the surface there. Briggs from Michigan City, Indiana, the sophomore. The soft touch didn't work. Coop couldn't quite get it over the net. Only 2 upperclassmen on this roster for Rose-Hulman. Sophia Harrison and Elizabeth Cannon, both juniors. (5-2). Engineers with the serve. Oh boy. A little miscommunication there, I do believe. Gorlock's now 6-2. I think. Scoreboard still shows 5-2. Now it shows 5-3. So not sure what happened on that last point. Maybe I'm not sure. But we'll just move on as Rathbun now serves. 3 serving 5. And a little dunk at the net there by Allie Foltz. Engineers with, I believe, 3 points in a row. Gray. Oh, blocked at the net was Kate Wood. It's a great defense by Webster. And Julia Frey now. To serve the junior from T-Topless. And that's a strong offering there by Elizabeth Cannon. You hear the booms from the crowd. When you hear that boom, you know it's Cannon. Cannon, the junior from Moraga, California. Now serving Sophia Harrison. Alex Ford couldn't quite put that away, and oh boy, Harrison did. Right place, right time, tied up at 6. Harrison gets herself another serve. The pride of Conroe, Texas. Frey couldn't quite get there. Nelson couldn't quite get there. Great effort, but Engineers now have first lead of set number 3. Oh, yes, Sophia Harrison. Harrison again. Into the net. Couldn't quite get another point on the serve that time. 8-7 Engineers by 1. Lauren Borick from Belleville, Illinois. The deep serve once again. And into the net goes Fultz. And Webster ties this up at 8. A little bit long. And now Webster with 3 points in a row. Woohoo! Oh, they handled it anyway, and they get the point out of it. What looked to be a point for Rose-Hulman turned into a point for Webster in a timeout. 10-8 Webster. We'll be right back.
The city of Brazil was founded in 1866. By 1876, there were 2 schools, 7 dry goods stores, 2 hardware stores, 4 churches, and 5 drugstores. One of those drugstores is still there today, Lynn's Pharmacy. Lynn's Pharmacy has grown from a small neighborhood drugstore to a modern pharmacy, offering prescriptions and medical equipment with old-fashioned values and unparalleled service. You can even step back in time and visit Lynn's Soda Parlor
Here at Lynn's Pharmacy, downtown Brazil.
4 years ago, I drove my daughter to Riddell National Bank, where she opened her savings account. Today, she's still saving money. My relationship with Riddell is better than ever, too. No other bank focuses on relationships as much as they do. I can count on them for small business loans when I need them. Riddell National Bank helps small business owners and their families grow, both financially and personally. Riddell National Bank, making friends since 1885.
You're watching Rose-Hulman Volleyball on the Indiana Sports Network.
Men's soccer had a great week last week. They are 3-2-1 on the season. Last week they beat previously unbeaten DePaul 3-1. Also beat Albion 4-1. This upcoming weekend you'll be able to see them against Ohio Northern. On Saturday afternoon, 3 p.m. kickoff, 2:45 pregame show as Rose-Hulman hosting Ohio Northern men's soccer right here on the Indiana Sports Network. Out of the timeout, Webster gets that point. 11-8. Well, excuse me, nope. They took the point off and went the other way. Rose-Hulman got the point. And that was Rowan on the serve. Now Webster gets that one. Hilliard and Cassie Gray in for Coach Graff. Cassie Gray, a freshman from Columbia, Missouri. Serving, Kyra Gensel. And a strong offering by Coop. Serving, Allie Foltz. Another tight set. Very competitive here tonight. They call Briggs into the net. Emma Lippian. Sophia Coop. Keep feeding her. Kate Wood comes in. Harrison out. Serving. I believe it's Jillian Gray. Nice serve. Nelson. Too much power right off the hands of the Engineers net. Finds the spot. Lauren Borick back in, along with Tori Cicilero, who has the serve. What a dig. Oh boy. Borick, when she gets that opportunity on that left side, it's tough. Cicilero to serve. And Webster with an easy opportunity here, finding Nelson, who couldn't find a corner, or find an angle, that she has gone to many times this evening. 14-12, Webster by 2. Coop. Briggs in the middle. Here we go. Oh, block at the net. Very nice. And Engineers couldn't get it over. They blocked Cannon at the net. End up getting the point, 15-12, Webster. Hilliard. Great dig by Rathman. Briggs. Oh, she found the spot. Aaliyah Briggs. I believe that was Nelson. No, that was, I don't know if that was Frey that time. Coming in, Alex Spoor. Serving, Mary Nelson. 16-13, Webster. Wood brings it. Wood out. Harrison in for the serve. Things really starting to heat up in set number 3, folks. Nice sideline serve. Engineers with an opportunity. A little bit long for Cannon. 14. Webster by 3. Cannon couldn't put it away. Back and forth at the net. Nelson hit it over once, couldn't do it a second time. Engineers. That was a big point there. Cannon out. Rowan for the serve. From LaGrange, Kentucky, the freshman. Gets her right hand on it. Great dig by Gensel. Going for that back corner again with the Engineers. At the net, the block. Oh, that's big. That's big. 17-16. Serve. Rowan. And the point to the Engineers. Tied up in a timeout. Timeout by Coach Graff. We'll be right back.
H&R Block is your tax preparation service experts, no matter how you file. Sue Jones and Associates offer all tax preparation and all the tax services you need, not only at tax time, but throughout the year. Get your hometown tax help from Sue Goshen's H&R Block, located in Brazil, across from the courthouse.
At Lynn's Pharmacy, we're more than just your pharmacist. We're your neighbors.
Our kids go to the same schools. We eat at the same restaurants.
We sit next to you in church.
When I listen to a symptom.
When I fill a prescription.
When I offer advice, I'm not just helping a customer. I'm helping my neighbor and a friend. My name is Lynn Hofstetter, and I'm the proud owner of Lynn's Pharmacy, a modern pharmacy with old-fashioned values and personal service dedicated to keeping you, your family, and our community healthy since 1872.
Here at Lynn's Pharmacy, downtown Brazil.
Reproduced or redistributed in any way or in any form without prior written permission from Indiana Sports Network.
You're watching Rose-Hulman Volleyball on the Indiana Sports Network.
All tied at 17. The Engineers are mounting a nice little comeback here in set number 3. They've been down the majority of the set. I don't believe they've had a lead this set. If they have, it was very short-lived. Webster has had a lead as high as, I believe, 4 or 5 points this set. And the Engineers clawing back. Rowan. And at the net, Madison Katz was blocked. Engineers, a 1-point advantage with Rowan. Oh, Katz finds that corner. Great job by the freshman from St. Louis, Madison Katz. Frey goes out. Serving, Kyber Gensel. And an opportunity by Sophia Coop. False. Cats looking for that back corner. Engineers looking for the sweet spot. They couldn't find it. Oh, couldn't find it. It was a good opportunity. $19 apiece. Back and forth. Emma Lepian waiting to serve. I think they're going over something at the scorer's table. I think there might be a kind of a contest about the score. As we get a little bit of delay here. Want to remind you that Friday, number 7 in 1A Park Heritage, 3-2 on the season. They will be at South Vermilion. It's 2-3 on the season. A Wabash River Conference game. These two teams played a masterful game last year. South Vermilion won that 51-44. Expecting to see points of plenty on Friday night under the lights at South Vermilion. Rally forming. Cats, nope. Got a call to that. (20-19) Webster. 5 points away from set number 2. Briggs, right up the middle. Oh yeah. Would love to know if she was named after the R&B singer Aaliyah. Great effort by Webster to keep the point alive. Here comes Wood. No. All tied up at 20. This is a crucial point right here. Oh, yes. Sophia Coop. Out of system was Webster. Let's see if we can capitalize. Setting it up again. Oh, what a block, but out of bounds. Suddenly, the tide is turning. Here comes the timeout. 22-20. Engineers 3 points away from the set.
We're the Browns, and this is our account. Our relationship with Riddell really began when we were kids, so when we started our business, it seemed like a natural fit for us.
Riddell's provided all of our financial needs for both personal and business, and we could not be happier with the level of service that we're provided.
Riddell National Bank has helped us grow our business so that we can help grow our communities with the core values that we both share. If you're looking to grow your business, Riddell is your best option.
Union Hospital Maternal Child Services delivered 1,692 little ones in 2020, enough to fill 85 kindergarten classes in 2025, 188 Little League teams in 2027, 153 soccer teams in 2035, 1,692 graduation robes in 2038. Little hands, little feet, little noses. Maternal Child Services at Union Hospital, delivering the little things that mean so much, especially now.
You're watching Rose-Hulman Volleyball on the Indiana Sports Network.
Tied at 1 set apiece. The Engineers are 3 points away from taking the set number 3. They have to serve. And it's Jillian Gray. Nelson. Just couldn't quite find the sideline. crowd boos. If I tell you these Rose-Hulman students are making a lot of noise here tonight. So nice to see fans back in the arena. Last year, no fans, except for, one basketball game, I think, that were allowed in Holman Arena because of COVID restrictions. This year, the students are back. The parents are back. 22 apiece. Block at the net. What a dig. Nelson the angle. A long rally. In the point to the Engineers. 2 points away. Cannon in, Rowan out. Serving, Coop. Nelson blocks. Oh, but it goes over. Webster equalizes. Timeout by Coach Larry Delsey. Crucial moments in the third set after this timeout.
Get a fresh start at York Chevy Buick on US Highway 40 in Brazil. We have fresh discounts on Chevy Silverado up to $10,000 off. Chevy Trax, $87 per month. Buick Encore, $117 per month. Or Chevy Equinoxes up to $6,500 off. It's a new year. Get a new ride at YorkChevy.com. Stop by today and we'll show you why we're not number one, you are.
We're not number one.
You are.
You're number one at York.
At Great Dane, we are proud to invest in our people and the communities we call home. We are hiring now for trailer assemblers and welders across the country. We need the makers, people who are ready to make a difference. We need you. Build something bigger for yourself and your family with great health benefits, advancement opportunities, 401k, pension, and more. Apply today at greatdane.com/careers.
You're watching Rose-Hulman Volleyball on the Indiana Sports Network.
If one of these two teams, wins the next 2 points, they will win set number 3. We play at 25, win by 2, and it's 23 at all. Webster to serve. Cannon couldn't get it over. Set, point, Webster. Serving, Hilliard. Wood, oh yeah. Crucial point for Engineers to stay in the set. Now he has the opportunity, Kylie Rathman. Right down the middle, dug out. Nelson at the net. Engineers, can they get it over? Nope. Lauren Borick. Allie's 4, back in for set point. Serving, Nelson. Right up the middle. Allie Bolts ties us up at 25. Harrison to serve. Engineers getting it over. Ooh, the heat by Boric. When you see that ponytail coming from the right, listen, the left side, you have to be ready. And even if you are ready, it still might not matter. Boric, set point. Oh my, the third set point forwarded by the Engineers. And we're tied at 26. Rowan trying to give the Engineers the advantage. Cats. Cool. Nelson. Very opportunistic is Mary Nelson. Boy, I'm going to tell you, you might be looking at, for Webster, the player of the game for them at this point. Set point once again. Gensel to serve. Oop. Tapped over. And on the ground. 4 set points have gone by the wayside. Briggs in. Rathman out. Serve. Folks. Great serve. Briggs a little antsy there maybe. Tense moments. Briggs. Block of the net. And point to the Engineers. So for the first time this set, the Engineers have set points. They have foiled 4 set points for Webster. Harrison sets up Coop, couldn't quite put it away. Tough one here and over the net. The Engineers. Oh, they snatched that set went from Webster to take set number 3, 29-27. 2 sets to 1, Engineers. Have the advantage. We'll be back for set number 4 after these messages.
So what do we do before we cross the street?
We look both ways for cars.
No cars. All right, let's go.
But Daddy, why do you have to hold my hand?
To keep you safe. That's why we look for cars. I'm watching out for danger. To keep you safe.
Daddy, who watches out for you?
Protect your family and loved ones with Micah Bonomo.
It could be anyone. The star student, the all-state athlete. I never thought it could happen to me, that I could lose everything. I found help, I found hope, I found recovery. I regained something lost.
We were choosing colors for the house, and I stopped and looked at Mike and said, "We're really doing this, aren't we?" The process was challenging, but Riddell was there for us every step of the way. The mortgage, closing, they eased our stress. It made sense when Mike said,
"We're really doing this."
Mortgage loans made easy from Riddell. Making friends since 1885.
You're watching Rose-Hulman Volleyball on the Indiana Sports Network.
This broadcast brought to you by Goshen H&R Block, Great Dane, Hamilton Center, Farm Bureau Insurance with Micah Bonomo, Lens Pharmacy, Riddell National Bank, Sonic Drive-In, York Automotive, and Union Health. Healthier together. The Engineers rallied and saved 4 set points in set number 3. Took that set 29-27 to go up 2-1. Many ties over the last 10 points in that set. Engineers with a never say die attitude. In with the first set of serve number 4. St. Charles' own in Olympian. First point to Rose. Sophia Coop. And now she's the serve. Into the net. Engineers are 1 set away from being 500 on the season. Fultz, oh my. Excuse me, Gannon, I'm sorry. Fultz was coming in though. She came in for Briggs. Deep serve. Nelson blocked at the net. Ball took her a little bit closer than she wanted to be. Coach Graff making a quick adjustment. Grassman with the serve. Engineers up the middle. That attack up the middle, they've been doing that more as of late. Not as much in the first set. Good rally here. Rasmussen sends it over. Nelson couldn't find it. Back and forth. Fultz. Excuse me, Cannon, I'm sorry. On that far side of the net. Cannon puts it away. 4-1 Engineers. Ref. Strong attempt strike by Lauren Borick. The 5'11 junior from Belleville, Illinois. Hilliard. Hoping it wouldn't hit the net, and it did. 2 straight points for Webster. Four to 3 Engineers still have a 1-point advantage. Hilliard. Oh my. Elizabeth Cannon from Moraga, California. 5-3, Harrison. Oh my goodness, Bork is just. 5'11". This young lady is an athlete. She just skies for those kills. Nelson. And the easy point there off of Nelson's serve will give her another one. Engineers couldn't quite do anything with that serve. 5 apiece. Cannon at the net. Nope. And now Webster on a bit of a run. And another point for Webster. Mary Nelson, another serve. Webster up 7-5. That attempt a little bit deep. Nelson, another serve. For, I believe, 4th serve in a row. And there's a soft touch by Fultz to give the Engineers a point. Rowan leads the team in aces coming in with the season. This game came in the season with 19 service aces. She gets another serve. And that's a little bit long. And Webster continues their surge. And a much needed point for the Engineers. And there she is again, Mary Nelson. Rose-Hulman might need a timeout, and I think they just called for it. 12-8, Webster has momentum. We'll be right back.
At Lynn's Pharmacy, we're more than just your pharmacist. We're your neighbors.
Our kids go to the same schools. We eat at the same restaurants.
We sit next to you in church.
When I listen to a symptom.
When I fill a prescription.
When I offer advice, I'm not just helping a customer. I'm helping my neighbor and a friend. My name is Lynn Hofstetter, and I'm the proud owner of Lynn's Pharmacy, a modern pharmacy with old-fashioned values and personal service dedicated to keeping you, your family, and our community healthy since 1872.
Here at Lynn's Pharmacy, downtown Brazil.
We're the Browns, and this is our account. Our relationship with Riddell really began when we were kids, so when we started our business, it seemed like a natural fit for us.
Riddell's provided all of our financial needs for both personal and business, and we could not be happier with the level of service that we're provided.
Riddell National Bank has helped us grow our business so that we can help grow our communities with the core values that we both share. If you're looking to grow your business, Riddell is your best option.
You're watching Rose-Hulman Volleyball on the Indiana Sports Network.
Webster has surged ahead. They've had the momentum for the majority of set number 4. They lead 12-8. That's what caused Coach Rachel Solari-Delcy to get the timeout. And we'll see if it pays dividends. We got the necessary adjustments. Gensel to serve. Block at the net. Oh, and there was Jillian Gregg, the 5'10" freshman from Marshall, Indiana. Wish I had Herb King here to tell me where Marshall, Indiana was. North of Rockville, I'm hearing. Okay. All right. Thirteen to 9. Opposite corner. She fires away. That was Kate Wood. Sophia Coop now serving. Oh, it is in. I believe it was Gensel that said let it go, as she thought it might be out. It was not. Engineers, a much needed point. 13 to 11, 2-point deficit. Ooh, boy, that serve just dies. Not getting it over in the 3 attempts is Webster. Now the Engineers, a little bit of momentum. Cooper. Nelson. Cannon. Nelson again, off the hands of Rathbun. And the point goes to Webster. Cicilero comes in for the serve. What a dig by Cicilero. Boy, when she comes in, she makes impacts. Just have to get it over. Oh, my. Oh, they got that point, and maybe they shouldn't have at that point. Coach Solari-Delcy has to walk away and have a seat for a moment to compose herself. Not happy at the fact that ball found the hardwood. Cannon. Oh, back at you. Blocked at the net. I think maybe the first time tonight we've seen that from Lauren Bork for one of her kill attempts getting blocked at the net. That was Aaliyah Briggs, I believe. Rathman. Cannon. Now Engineers again. Up the middle. Yes. Almost every time they've gone up the middle has worked. I'd say probably 75% of the times they've done that, it's resulted in a point for the Engineers. Not saying that they should do it all the time. Just saying that change is working. Up the middle the other way. Stuffed by Fultz. And a quick timeout. Tied at 15. Coach Graff wants a timeout.
Get a fresh start at York Chevy Buick on US Highway 40 in Brazil. We have fresh discounts on Chevy Silverado up to $10,000 off. Chevy Trax, $87 per month. Buick Encore, $117 per month. Or Chevy Equinoxes up to $6,500 off. It's a new year. Get a new ride at YorkChevy.com. Stop by today and we'll show you why we're not number one, you are.
We're not number one.
You are.
You're number one at York.
You're watching Rose-Hulman Volleyball on the Indiana Sports Network.
All tied at 15 in set number 4. Rose-Hulman holds a 2-1 advantage. As you see, Rose-Hulman breaking their timeout huddle. The ladies find their positions on the floor. And Kylie Rathman will have the serve. Bork. Engineers got a hand on him, but then couldn't find the ball. As Bork is a tough customer. Would love to know where she ranks back at her home high school, where she ranks on the all-time kills list. I would imagine she is somewhere near the tippy top. Maybe I'm wrong, but it's just a hunch. Oh! Opposite corner. Cannon. Harrison in for the serve. Here we go. Looks like it might be back and forth for the rest of the set, folks. We were tied at 15, now tied at 16. Nelson. Blocked. Boy, and the point by point for Webster. Nelson with the serve. A very nice serve. Bork. What a dig. Oh, yes. There's Cannon. Off of the outstretched arm of Kyra Gensel. A point for the Engineers. Once again tied. Claudia Rowan. Boy, it'd be a great time for one of her aces right now. Webster couldn't do anything with that one. Up the middle. Yes, sir. Allie Fultz. 18-17. Engineers with the lead. Out of system there. Webster again. Coop coming, yes sir! You could see it coming from a mile away. Coop, there it is. 19-17, Engineers, their largest lead of the set. Uh-oh, over there by the student section. That serve gave him fits. Another timeout by Coach Graff, 20-17. Engineers closing in on a win.
At Great Dane, we are proud to invest in our people and the communities we call home. We are hiring now for trailer assemblers and welders across the country. We need the makers, people who are ready to make a difference. We need you. Build something bigger for yourself and your family with great health benefits, advancement opportunities, 401k, pension, and more. Apply today at greatdane.com/careers.
So what do we do before we cross the street?
We look for ways for cars.
No cars. All right, let's go.
But Daddy, why do you have to hold my hand?
To keep you safe. That's why we look for cars. I'm watching out for danger. To keep you safe.
Daddy, who watches out for you?
Protect your family and loved ones with Micah Bonomo.
You're watching Rose-Hulman Volleyball on the Indiana Sports Network.
Who's working out for you? It's Farm Bureau Insurance with Micah Bonomo who looks out for you. One of our fantastic sponsors here at the Indiana Sports Network. (20-17). Engineers with the serve. That's Claudia Rowan. Right up the middle. Raskin couldn't handle that. Cicilero out. Cats in. Lead down to 2. Coop sends it back to 3. Folks out. Briggs in. Engineers 4 points away. Going to be 4 tough points if they are to get it. Folks with the serve. Blocked by Briggs. Oh boy, Briggs tapped it and tried to get out of the way. She couldn't hit it again. (21-19). Kyler Gensel trying to bring them back from a 2-point deficit. And the Engineers didn't get it. Oh, that's one of those errors you just can't have at this point of the match. 21-20 now. Gensel the serve. Beautiful serve. Coop, couldn't much with that. Nelson, oh! She went for that back corner. Rathman had to attempt at it. Couldn't get it. Rose-Hulman timeout. Tied at 21. Set number 4. We'll be right back.
It could be anyone. The star student. The all-state athlete. I never thought it could happen to me, that I could lose everything. I found help, I found hope, I found recovery. I regained something lost.
We were choosing colors for the house, and I stopped and looked at Mike and said, "We're really doing this, aren't we?" The process was challenging, but Riddell was there for us every step of the way. The mortgage, closing, they eased our stress. It made sense when Mike said,
"We're really doing this."
Mortgage loans made easy from Riddell. Making friends since 1885.
You're watching Rose-Hulman Volleyball on the Indiana Sports Network.
In the later parts of this fourth set, we've been tied at 15. Then we are tied at 16. Tied at 17, now tied at 21. We knew the last points of this set were going to be tough to come by. Kyra against some of the serve. Coop blocked at the net. Point for the Engineers as it fails to reach the playing surface. Wood in. Harrison out. Serve. Greg. Now tied at 22. Another one of those situations. It's a service error you can't afford to have right now. Cassie Gray in. Nelson blocks. Oh, we can't get it. It was blocked, but it falls right in front of Claudia Rowan. 23-22 Webster. Emily Bugda, freshman from North Barrington, Illinois, in for, I believe, the first time tonight in a crucial situation. On the line! On the line! Sophia Coop. Tied at 23. Coop with the serve. Blocked to the net. And a nice dig. Here comes Cannon. No. Nelson. Block! Cats have to get it over. Opportunity. Just out for Wood. Oh my. So close. What a point. Set. Point. Webster. Serving. Cicilero to extend the match. Cannon block. Wood gets it over. Bork blocked. Cannon. The match extended. 25 Webster, 23 Rose-Hulman. Woo, boy. We knew that set was going to be a doozy, and it was. 2 sets apiece. Back for the 5th and deciding set after this.
Why choose Union Hospital? Accredited cancer care, accredited chest pain center, certified primary stroke center, accredited medical and stroke rehabilitation programs,
the Terre Haute area's largest joint replacement center, and the Wabash Valley's only Level 3 newborn intensive care unit. Because your family deserves a higher standard of health care. Union Health. Healthier together.
In Searcy, Arkansas, a young man says I love you for the first time, but his girlfriend doesn't quite hear. In Franklin, Tennessee, a boy encounters his first pickle. And in Kyle, Texas, after a mission for tots, cousins realize they're a long way from Kyle, Texas. One day, many people, millions of orders. This is Howie Sonic.
4 years ago, I drove my daughter to Riddell National Bank, where she opened her savings account. Today, she's still saving money. My relationship with Riddell is better than ever, too. No other bank focuses on relationships as much as they do. I can count on them for small business loans when I need them. Riddell National Bank helps small business owners and their families grow, both financially and personally. Riddell National Bank, making friends since 1885.
You're watching Rose-Hulman Volleyball on the Indiana Sports Network.
Webster University closed that fourth set on a nice spurt to take the set 25-23. The Engineers have taken sets 1 and 3. Webster took sets 2 and 4. Who, I ask, who will take set number 5? First to 15, win by 2. The fifth and deciding set here in non-conference action. Rose-Hulman and Webster right here from the beautiful Holbert Arena. Ladies getting pumped up. First serve will go to Webster in the person of Emma Lippian. Falls to the floor as Coop now will get the serve. First point once again to Rose. Oh my! Kate Wood aggressively puts that away. Unfortunately, Webster, one of the young ladies, was right in the way of that. She's fine. A little agitated now, probably. Nelson gets it over as that went around the net, not over it. First 3 points of the set go to the Engineers. Coop. Nelson, what a save, what a dig by Rathman. Cannon gets it over, but oh, too far. Kylie Rathman came in with the season 179 digs coming into this match. Tori Cicilero for the serve. A little bit too amped up there was Elizabeth Kennett. Cicilero. Briggs up the middle. They were ready for it that time. Lauren Borg, one of the ladies on the block. Tied at 3. Cannon up softly. And we're going to get a point to the Engineers. Raspin. Break. Oh, boy, just out. I mean, that was out by a hair. Whoa. Raspin. Nelson, yeah, cross court. There it is. I'm telling you, she has learned at some point in her career to find that angle so well. Up the middle, oh boy. Not exactly the way they drew it up, but it worked out just as well. Allie Foltz and Rose, a 6-4 advantage. Harrison, the serve. A 3-point lead would be big. Nelson, out. There's your 3-point advantage. Not going to be too much longer before we see a timeout. Oh, no, excuse me. They put the point up for Webster, but Rose has the ball for the serve. What are we calling here? Okay, we're looking at this fixed. What we got? Oh, we're going the other way. Okay. All right. Both a lady from Harrison for Rose and Nelson for Webster had the ball. We got it all corrected. 6-5 Rose-Hulman. Big point for the Engineers. Claudia Rowan with the serve. 7-5. Frey, no. Couldn't find the ground. Here come the Engineers up the middle. Yes! Foltz with a quick strike. And there's your timeout. 8-5 Engineers. We'll be right back.
H&R Block is your tax preparation service experts, no matter how you file. Sue Jones and Associates offer all tax preparation and all the tax services you need, not only at tax time, but throughout the year. Get your hometown tax help from Sue Goshen's H&R Block, located in Brazil, across from the courthouse.
At Lynn's Pharmacy, we're more than just your pharmacist. We're your neighbors.
Our kids go to the same schools. We eat at the same restaurants.
We sit next to you in church.
When I listen to a symptom.
When I fill a prescription.
When I offer advice, I'm not just helping a customer. I'm helping my neighbor and a friend. My name is Lynn Hofstadter, and I'm the proud owner of Lynn's Pharmacy, a modern pharmacy with old-fashioned values and personal service, dedicated to keeping you, your family, and our community healthy since 1872.
Here at Lynn's Pharmacy, downtown Brazil.
Patty,
100%.
Patty, Patty. The flavor, the way they cook it, the way they season it, the way that it's made. Queso burger.
You're watching Rose-Hulman Volleyball on the Indiana Sports Network.
The next volleyball match that we'll have here on the Indiana Sports Network will be October 2nd. That's a Saturday. It'll be conference play, Defiance versus Rose-Hulman at 1 p.m. It's a 12:45 pregame right here from the Holwood Arena on October 2nd. 8-5. Rowan the serve. Opportunity for the Engineers. Blocked, but out of bounds. 9-5. Rowan. Opportunity for the Engineers again. Up the middle. Blocks. Good block. I believe that was Boric. Cicilero out. Cats in. Serving is Bork. There might be a double hit there. 9-7 Engineers. Here comes Webster. Lauren Bork. Oh yeah, cross court beauty. Jillian Gregg. Here comes Aaliyah Briggs. Went for a quick hitter there. Here comes Coop. Point for the Engineers. 11-7 in a timeout by Coach Graff. 4 points away from the match. We'll be right back.
4 years ago, I drove my daughter to Riddell National Bank, where she opened her savings account. Today, she's still saving money. My relationship with Riddell is better than ever, too. No other bank focuses on relationships as much as they do. I can count on them for small business loans when I need them. Riddell National Bank helps small business owners and their families grow, both financially and personally. Riddell National Bank, making friends since 1885.
Get a fresh start at York Chevy Buick on US Highway 40 in Brazil. We have fresh discounts on Chevy Silverado up to $10,000 off. Chevy Trax, $87 per month. Buick Encore, $117 per month. Or Chevy Equinoxes up to $6,500 off. It's a new year. Get a new ride at YorkChevy.com. Stop by today and we'll show you why we're not number one, you are.
We're not number one.
You are.
You're number one at York.
You're watching Rose-Hulman Volleyball on the Indiana Sports Network.
Brought to you in part by Goshen H&R Block, Great Dane, Hamilton Center, Farm Bureau Insurance with Michael Bonomo, Lens Pharmacy, Riddell National Bank, Sonic Drive-In, Union Health, and York Automotive. Our great sponsors for tonight. Folks. Opportunity for Rose. Can they pay it off? Coop. Yes, they can. 12-5 Engineers. Serving. Folks. Coop again. The strong arm of the law. Sophia Coop. 2 points away. Folks. Going back corner once again, Jillian Gregg. Match point, Engineers. Folks. Cats. Got to get it over. Opportunity for, oh boy, Nelson. She knows what to do and when to do it. The Gorlocks trying to hang around, down 6. 14-8. Gensel. Coop trying to put the game away. No, Gensel says no. And there it is. Cats couldn't get it over. 15-8 in set number 5 goes the Engineers as they were able to put away Webster in 5 dramatic sets. As you see the Engineers on your screen going over to thank the students, and they're going to sing the school song. what a contingent of students that we had here tonight. Not all of them could stand. I'm probably going to the library. But a great fan contingent tonight, making a lot of noise, providing a lot of energy for the Engineers. They win in 5 sets, 15-8. The score in set number 3. Webster, we'll be right back in 60 seconds after this commercial break.
At Great Dane, we are proud to invest in our people and the communities we call home. We are hiring now for trailer assemblers and welders across the country. We need the makers, people who are ready to make a difference. We need you. Build something bigger for yourself and your family with great health benefits, advancement opportunities, 401k, pension, and more. Apply today at greatdane.com/careers.
So what do we do before we cross the street?
We look both ways for cars.
No cars. All right, let's go.
But Daddy, why do you have to hold my hand?
To keep you safe. That's why we look for cars. I'm watching out for danger to keep you safe.
Daddy, who watches out for you?
Protect your family and loved ones with Micah Bonomo.
You're watching Rose-Hulman Volleyball on the Indiana Sports Network.
Rose-Hulman wins it in 5, 15-8 in set number 5. With the win, Rose-Hulman rises to 6-6, that's 500. With the loss, Webster falls to 6-6, that's 500. Lots of season ahead for both of these teams. Like as I mentioned, Rose-Hulman, next time we'll have the volleyball team on air, October 2nd versus Defiance. Don't win unless you forget, folks. Friday night at South Vermilion. South Vermilion hosting Park Heritage in a Wabash River Conference game. 6:45 pregame, 7 p.m. kickoff. I'll be with Brock Miller on that one. And then Saturday afternoon, we'll have men's soccer as the men will host Ohio Northern. That's a 3 p.m. kickoff, 2:45 pregame show. And then Saturday, number 3, Walsh U comes to town as the Rose women, the undefeated Rose women, will host them. Rose women 4-0-1 on the season, and that will be a 2:30 kickoff, 2:15 pregame. Framie Metcalf, Kaden Harper, Dakota Chancellor, and our executive producer, Tony Harper, I'm Walter Gordon, saying good night, God bless. We'll see you Friday night from South Vermilion.
You're watching Rose-Hulman Volleyball on the Indiana Sports Network.
This program is a copyrighted production of Indiana Sports Network and cannot be shown, reproduced, or redistributed in any way or in any form without prior written permission from Indiana Sports Network.